Welcome to the Daily HiFi podcast. We do this every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. I am Chana. With me today, we've got Mr. Joe and Tell. What's going on?
What's going on?
Dude, if you didn't have a white desk in the background, I just see a floating head. That's everything's dark over there. What's going on, buddy? What's going on?
I just blend right in.
Yeah, it's like a little camouflage. Try to get my seat higher. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, what is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. What do we got going on? What's going on?
Well, first of all, I'm trying out one of the mics that you recommended, this DJI mic mini kit. So, you're not supposed to test stuff when you have a podcast that you've been doing, and we're on podcast number 257.
I don't know, man. It's up there.
It's probably not a great idea to test brand new things that you just got in today on the podcast, but so I'm testing it.
You had time to charge it though.
Podcast. Huh?
You had time to charge it though.
We'll see.
A little bit.
It's charging right now, so let's see what happens. Slim says Chana's cam is looking better this week. Yes. What was the issue, Chana? Or what do you think is the issue?
Okay.
Oh yeah. For that mic, let me give you guys a link because this thing is just too awesome. I'm gonna post it here.
Yeah, for $80. $80.
This is a Daily HiFi affiliate link here. Boom. That doesn't even link, huh?
No. I mean, they can.
Let me post it here.
You got to do it in the Daily HiFi one. There you go.
There we go. Close enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a cool setup. Chana was showing the case. It comes with two mics.
This is the charging case, right? This is the charging case. And I still got my one mic in here on this side. You just pop them in and then you charge it. And then if your microphone and receiver are being used, you pop it in the case, and the case is going to charge it without, if you're on location or something, just need a quick charge, you toss it in the case. It's a quick charger. And it comes with this pouch. Well, hold on.
Amazing.
Hold on. It comes with 4 dead cats. These little furry things. The little furry things to put on the actual microphone. So
it also comes with the adapter to plug it in via USB-C to your phone, so you're not using Bluetooth on your phone.
Yep.
It's connecting to that, I guess receiver.
So now I got a dead cat on the other one. Look at that. When you're outside and doing street interviews, hi. So why does dating suck these days?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because of you. Understood.
Yeah. So, what you call it? Yeah, you can connect it to your phone, and you get very good, clean audio. You can connect 2 of them. Like Chana was saying, you can do interview. You can get one of those little mic handles and pop one in there.
Yep. And then it's got the 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter jack, which I'm using to plug right into the camera. So the camera audio and video is synced up. So when I that new video I just released today, I use that. And then the cool part is the pouch. The pouch has got the
coolest part. You like the pouch the best? I like this. I just like this situation right here.
I like the case, but I mean,
everything is just fits in here.
You said they thought of everything, Joe, and they did. They thought of everything. You got a little zipper pouch. You zipper pocket in here. You can put memory cards, other stuff in here.
And this is how shilling looks, by the way. If you're curious,
what shilling this thing is awesome
right here. Let's go.
Oh shit, my phone's ringing. And the best part, best part is this. If you just put this into the bag, when you're done filming, you know where all your mics are, right here. Everything's here, and it's probably already charging in the bag. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. You know what I like is it has lights on there. Lights are a big deal because you can just quickly look at the thing and see if stuff is connected properly.
Yeah.
If there's one light on, that means one mic is connected. There's 2 lights on, that means they're both connected. So it's real easy to check when you're filming yourself. You need to be able to just quickly check and not record a whole segment and actually not have audio. That happens. So, I just think it's really cool because before I had a Rodecaster Pro. I have a $1,000 mic, the MKH416 Sennheiser, and then this expensive Mogami cable that Chana told me to get, so I wouldn't have any noise going through it. And now I'm just using this thing, and the whole thing was $80 for two. What?
And then considering the mic that goes with the DJI Osmos costs $100 each, it's like, dude, this is a no-brainer. I actually got it to do some vertical video on my phone, right? To just plug into the bottom of my phone and have the transmitter go into my DJ deck, so I'm DJing into the phone, like directly from the deck. That's why I actually got it. And then, I never did that. So I started using my fancy camera again. So here we are. It's working.
So Tim asked, I had a Hollyland mic setup. I heard good things about those. And he asked, are any better or worse than those? And Tim, the only thing I would say is that I'm kind of bought into the DJI ecosystem because I have the Pocket 3. And so this connects to the Pocket 3 wirelessly without having any receiver. Like the receiver is built into the thing. So it's just one less thing to worry about. I turn on the DJI Pocket 3, boom, turn this on, and it's connected. So it's just an integration thing. Not so much like is one better than the other. It's just I'm kind of bought into their ecosystem.
Yeah. Me too. I also have the Action 5 camera. So we can link these to the Osmos, to the Actions, whatever like you want to do. So if you already have those cameras, this is like a no-brainer.
Did you see the newer Osmo like mini camera?
They have a 4 is supposed to come out soon.
No, there's a smaller one that I saw recently. Smaller. Anyway, we just talk tech. I know we're supposed to talk about home theater, audio.
Oh, the Osmo Nano. That one?
What's that? But I guess we're still talking about audio.
The Osmo Nano?
Nano. Do you see that thing?
Yeah, $400. It's crazy. Hold on, let me bring it up on the screen.
I think it's one of the cameras that you wear, but I know you have your glasses for that sort of thing.
Dude, I can't fucking find those things, bro. I'm so pissed. Like, where the fuck are my goddamn Ray-Ban motherfuckers? So I don't know. Maybe I got to get a Nano. This looks like totally a wearable.
Yeah, it's like a wearable thing. But I think this would work with these mics.
Oh, probably.
You're gonna get probably really good video.
4K 60.
DJI, all the stuff is really good, and then now good audio.
Yeah.
So if this audio is okay, considering I'm coming from a setup where the mic by itself is $1,000, this cable was $100-something probably. This Mogami cable, and then the Rodecaster was a couple,
$500.
Yeah, $500, and that's
that's $1,000.
Yeah, over $1,000. If this is acceptable, to me, that is just saying something about technology in general.
Yeah,
because this is running on batteries. It's tiny. You fit 2 of them in this little case. It's inexpensive, and if it's good,
dude, you guys don't know. I mean, Joe knows. I run for every YouTube video. I run all the audio through something called Ophonic. So at the end of the day, like even my most recent video about the TCL QM9K, I released it today, like noon.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here talking, and I'm sure right now you can hear like all the reverb from here. Ophonic takes all of that out. Takes all of that shit out.
Very reverby. It sounds good right now.
Well, I mean, what do you call it? Well, when I add background music and shit like that, there's all these things that can affect the sound, but it comes across cleaner and clearer. And it's almost like I used the fucking Rodecaster and the SM7B after I rode through, even when I put this stuff through Ophonic. So I'm like, this is totally fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing also is, this has some stuff to protect it against peaking. If something gets really loud, it'll try to lower it. So there's some automatic stuff going on, which means that I don't have to do as much on my end. And something that people might not even know is like when you make a video, if I record on this Rodecaster, I have to sync the audio to the video separately.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. I got to sync them together. And sometimes if it's a long video, towards the end, kind of get out of sync.
Yep.
But if I'm recording directly on the camera, I just import the
Everything's in
video and
sync.
the audio in one. So anyway, I'm very excited about this. As someone who makes videos, it just makes it very easy for me. But also, man, if anybody's even remotely interested in making content, I
Yeah,
would highly
even if
recommend
it's vertical content with your cell phone, you should get these mics for real, for real, for real,
Yeah.
for real, for real.
And I'm telling you, as somebody who has, I have these mics from DJI. I have a whole box. This is a whole box. Look, I have a whole box of mics. Mics. Lots of mics. What you need? You want one of these DD mic? You want some
How about a shotgun? You got a
condenser
shotgun
mic?
mic?
I got condensers. I got a U mic right here. Extra
You
U
got a
mic. I got
pencil mic?
binaural mics. What else you need?
How about a butt mic?
A butt mic. I got a lav here. I got multiple lav mics.
You got a? Do you have something that'll mic up a kick drum?
Yeah. I got some. Yeah. Kick drum right here, bro.
Oh, there you go.
Uh-oh. The video's going a little crazy over there, Chana. Look, I'm
Oh,
turned
it's
away.
messing up already.
I'm turned away and it's still okay, hopefully. Yeah. So that's it. So I'm just telling you because I'm excited about it and I want to share with you guys. And you can get one of these. Throw it on here. Boom. Hello. Hello.
Now you can do your interviews without putting your hand in someone's mouth.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna play with that in a bit.
What did you think about the Oscar wins?
Oscar, yeah. Why don't you talk about the Oscars?
Who watched the Oscars? Anybody watch? Did you watch it?
Is that the one where Conan did a monologue?
Yeah,
or no?
Conan did it. Yeah. Conan was
Okay.
the.
I watched that
cool.
part.
You watched that part, okay? I was kind of editing, and dude, my thumbnail guy's like, I see you posted a video. Would you like me to make a thumbnail? This guy's like slow, bro. Hi, sure. Make me a thumbnail. Make one, please. I think I still got 5 left. I don't think I'm gonna. What do you call it?
You're firing the dude right here on Daily HiFi.
I'm just saying it's been like this isn't the
right
like here. Where is it? Entire screen share. Boom, boom, boom. It's not the greatest, but like I got it done in time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I had AI enhance it, so it put the little glowing eyes in there and put the better than OLED on the top. Everything else, I did.
Someone behind you right there.
Somebody there. Somebody there.
See that little creeper right there?
Yeah. So yeah, so that was like super quick, you know, and I did get inspiration from the AI thumbnails, and I was just like, oh, let me do that one. I know I can get a still from the video where it shows the TV up close, slap my face on there, boom, Dunsky. Yeah. But while I was doing all that, I was watching the Oscars because it's a movie thing. Actually, it was last night. I had this wonderful conversation with this Peruvian chick last night while after I finished DJing, which was also like totally random. It just kind of happened. And she's like, "Oh, I love movies." Da 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 da. And I was just like, "Oh, fantastic. So do I." And she's like, "Did you watch the Oscars last night?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." And it got me thinking, like, maybe I should watch it today. So, here we are. A couple of notable things that I thought were cool. Have you seen the Frankenstein movie on Netflix?
I have not yet.
Oh, dude,
I read that when I was a kid, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is a little bit different.
Yeah,
of course. But the guy had to sit through like, I don't know, 11 hours or 17 hours of makeup every day or some nonsense like that. Or every time he had to like shoot, which is just nuts, dude. But they won for costume design, best costume design. So that's kind of cool. And some of these movies, have you seen like Begonia or Hamnet or are those? Those
I
those
just
don't
was
sound like
thinking
Joe
of the
movies.
joke that he made. Sounds like some baloney or something like that.
Hamnet. Oh, but yeah, Begonia.
Oh,
Um,
no,
what's
I haven't.
what's her
I
name?
wait for Reverend Slim to recommend a movie, and when he's like super hyped about something, then I'll consider watching it.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's how I go.
Oh, I don't know, man. You know, sometimes he recommends some really weird shit. So,
Does he? Is he off? He's not. He's a little bit off for you.
well, it's not like, it's all personal taste. Like I saw Sinners, and congratulations, Michael B. Jordan won like best like lead male or some shit.
Yeah. So how
Um,
was that? What do you
that
think
that
of that
movie
one?
was that movie is pretty badass. I've seen it twice.
Oh,
So have you seen
shoot!
Sinners or no?
I haven't seen it once. So
You got to see.
if you're
Uh,
saying that you watch it twice, that must mean it's pretty okay.
yeah, yeah. And then it was funny because all over TikTok Sunday and Monday was Michael B. Jordan with his Oscar at In-N-Out Burger. I don't know which one, but he's just there, and like everybody around is taking fucking video of this shit. It's just him like at In-N-Out Burger ordering and sitting down and eating by himself or whatever. So that was kind of cool. The best movies were all boring. Oh yeah, I've never wanted to watch Hamnet. Although I wouldn't mind watching the Marty Supreme, even though Timothy Chalamet's in it. But it seems exciting. It's about like a ping pong champion guy. I guess I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah. So there's that one. I want to see that one for sure.
Even though Timothy Chalamet's in it,
Even though Timothy Chalamet, yeah, fuck that guy.
you care about too much stuff, bro. Can I tell you that?
I
Uh,
care.
you care about too like I know that there's something I don't care. I just don't care. If
Oh.
he makes a cool movie that's entertaining to me, then that's all I care. Like go make I saw there's a
What,
trailer for
dude? He just
Dune
has a
3.
punchable face,
I don't
Joe.
care about this
You of
guy.
all.
Make me a cool movie and entertain me. And I don't care what he thinks about what or what. I don't care. That's
But
my
you're.
opinion.
It's just like you
Don't-
saying, so and so's got the most punchable face in audio. He's got a punchable face. What can I say? That's it.
He probably does. He probably does. He kind of does. But if he makes a good he's in a good Dune. He doesn't make a good Dune movie. If he's in a movie and he doesn't bother me in the movie, then that's good. Don't bother me in the movie.
The winner was 1 hour after another. Yeah. I tried to watch that movie one battle after another. I could not get into it. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. This is
Mm.
I
Um,
can
so what else? What do you think of Conan's?
I did
Conan's
Conan. I think
Conan
Conan did a
always
great job. He was off the wall. He did some wild shit like at the beginning where he's like all his makeup's all fucked up, and then like these kids are like chasing him, and he's like going through like every movie. He's like in the background of every movie, and like they like refilm some stuff with
yeah
him like talking to the main actors, and it cuts away to him. So that part was definitely entertaining. The shit was long, like it was long.
yeah.
Um,
I always appreciate the consistency when it comes to Conan. You
mhm.
already you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
You don't know what the joke is gonna be, but
no,
you know what the style is gonna be, and he's gonna have some funny video stuff that pops
yeah.
up. The winners you're gonna watch like whoever won. I don't know who won.
Uh,
Who won what?
I tried to watch some more. I'm not gonna. I'm probably not gonna watch Hamnet for sure. I think one of the actress, main lead actress, I think was the winner from Hamnet. I think.
Who was it?
Um, I don't remember names, man. I just barely remember what happened.
What does she look like?
I mean,
Describe her.
uh, pale skin,
Pale
blonde
skin,
hair, pale
blonde
skin,
hair.
blonde hair. Yeah, I think
Um,
you're gonna come out with the
yeah,
name.
you should stop there. Probably gonna get in trouble.
You
Get in trouble
IMDb'd it
after you-
already, didn't you?
Huh?
um. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
Uh,
They had some cool like performance that was kind of based off Sinners. right? If you haven't seen the movie, I guess I don't want to. Well, they have this like number, like
Yeah.
it's a musical
Number
number that
21.
kind of goes through like time periods or something like that. Oh, there we go. She deserved that award. Blonde and
Jesse
Irish.
Buckley.
That's,
Who's
oh
Jesse
yes,
Buckley?
happy St. Oh, St. Patrick's Day. Are you wearing green, Joe?
No.
Joe's not wearing green. Somebody go pinch him.
I wonder, is that a thing still? Are you allowed to do that now? Like in school?
I don't know about in school, but like in normal life, yeah, pinch your ass.
in normal life? No, because in school,
Look,
remember
this
it
is
was a
why
thing like, oh, you're not wearing green.
This is why I got the pick tattooed in green, so I'm always wearing green.
Just for this one day, just in case, because you probably got pinched one day. You got
I
traumatized because you went to school, forgot to wear green, and you got pinched. You're like, never again.
Did I
never
tell you?
Again.
I had to DJ for St. Patty's Day at 3 different locations one time up in Mammoth, and I had blue hair, and like a week before St. Patty's Day, it all kind of turned to green, and I was just like, okay, this will work. I'll be DJing. This works.
Looking like the freaking Joker or something.
yeah, maybe a little bit.
Oh, Chris says he's a teacher and he got pinched. Okay, so they're still doing the pinching thing. I wasn't sure if if it was still allowed. You know, you never know nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know about the pinching thing, but I definitely go do the drinking thing.
So what was
how
the
many of you are going out drinking
like
tonight?
when you were at school? Is it like you don't wear green so that you know
want to get pinched?
Yeah, is that the trick?
The old Uno reverse card.
I'm not wearing any green, guys.
Well, you jump into a group of girls. Hi, ladies. I'm not wearing any green.
You're like, oh man, I forgot to wear green today.
I forgot it was St. Patty's Day. What's gonna happen?
Is that the trick?
You want to pinch me first? Pinch me and I'll pinch you back.
Oh man. He got pinched. There was a question over here. Let's in the starred comment. We should probably answer it before it gets like,
crazy.
Like an hour in. What is he?
This has been asked before. Favorite home theater speakers under 3 to 5K, specifically for the two of you.
Yeah, and that's specific. So I don't get speakers that are that expensive. Like
that's what I'm about to say.
Like decision, like between 3 and 5. I don't know. Like, so it's not a decision I've had to make. But what I could say to you confidently is definitely look at measurements. There's no reason to buy expensive speakers now and just like buy some speakers with no measurements, especially if they're 3 to 5 Gs, right? Oh, so number one, easy. You're gonna buy some that look pretty cool, probably. You're not gonna get some super ugly ones. You're gonna get ones that you find aesthetically pleasing. But then after that, you want to know if they sound good, probably, hopefully. In which case, anybody who's spending this much money, in my opinion, it's a lot of money. They should have clipple testing. If they have not had their stuff tested, either themselves or have somebody else do it, forget it. I'm not even considering them. So if they measure well and others say, oh man, this is a good speaker and it looks cool, that's it. It's so easy now. It's take out a lot of the guesswork.
Did you see Darko's video? I haven't watched it, but look what it says. What does it say? The ugly truth. Don't waste money on expensive speakers.
Yeah.
I don't know what the video's about, but I mean, hey. It popped up on my feed. I haven't watched the video, but
yeah.
Dude, I don't know. What people ask me what are the speakers in my studio? I'm like, they're the cheapest things I could find.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I would want to spend like $5,000 on a pair of speakers. Are there some good? Yeah, those Kef R11 Metas are pretty awesome. What is that? 7,000 though. That's 7,000. I don't know.
I think what happens is if you don't have a ton of speakers like we do, like we have tons of speakers and we can just reach out to anybody ask for some speakers. I already have a good idea of what the range is. I've heard so many speakers. I've had $20,000 speakers in here, and they were some of the worst. So the price is not a thing. If I have $20,000 speakers here, and I'm like, get these out of here. These are straight garbage, right? Then that tells you that price is not everything. For me, I'm looking at my speaker leaderboard here, and best under $2,500, the ones that I like are the Philharmonic BMRs. I think those are excellent. The Arendelle 1723 THX Bookshelf S are probably under your budget, but the things that they have in common is that they have, or all of the ones that I like here, all those speakers that I have here.
Don't say waveguide.
Well, yes, waveguide. So if you go to speakerleaderboard.com, this is my speaker leaderboard here, right? This one does not have a waveguide, but it's a ribbon.
It's got a ribbon. Yeah.
It's a ribbon, and it's rounded, and it actually has very good directivity. But all of these have waveguides. Actually, a lot of these Monolith Encore, a lot of these were designed by Dan Romer from Per Listen. So probably Per Listen would be my choice.
Oh yeah, I think you can get some of those for like
audio.
5,000, right?
Monolith. This is a Dan Romer design. Rest in peace, Dan Romer. Yeah, waveguide. Right. I like coaxial speakers, so stuff from Kef I like a lot. So maybe some high-end Kef speakers would be great. So I would say Kef, Per Listen are some super safe bets.
Yeah, those are going to be a little bit pricier though.
Yeah,
I mean, R5T. I had the R5T, and those were 4,000 each, right?
Yeah.
And they really looks good. These were upstairs and had the matching center channel. My mom was like,
price range.
My mom was like, "Ooh, those look nice." No, these are each. That's each, bro. Did he say each?
Where's the question?
I think it's 3,000 to 5,000. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way I'm spending $10,000 on fucking speakers, bro.
But no way. He also didn't say whether it needs to be towers.
Oh, that's true. Could get the bookies, right?
This is a safe bet. Also, the Source Point 8 and a pair of subs.
Yeah, Andrew Jones. Sometimes you just gotta these speaker manufacturers that are like the rock stars, like the Andrew Jones and shit. Like, yeah, the Dan Romers. It's like that for a reason.
I think what you need to look for, my recommendation to anybody, is just look at the directivity index. You need to learn how to read that. If you don't understand how to read the directivity index, then you'll make the same mistake that I see a lot of people making, which is they're so focused on the on-axis response, and they kind of look at the directivity, but they don't really know how to read it. They don't know how to translate that into like, how is this actually going to sound?
Bro, guess what just popped up in my feed?
What?
The Ex Machina SoundWorks Titan satellite speaker system.
Oh, those are cool.
Do you know how much this shit costs?
No.
Look at this. Look at this. I mean, they were cool.
They were cool, not that cool.
I don't think they're that cool. Damn.
Nah, they're not that cool. I could make those. Nah, they were metal. They're cool. It's a whole system. Never mind.
Yeah, it comes with the amp. Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot. But I would say who is this? Who was asking the question?
Wadesi.
So Wadesi, what I would say is definitely learn how to read the
Dude, have you not made a video about that, Joe?
I think I do. But so here, these are some very good ones. They have a waveguide. I haven't checked these out myself, but if we go here, see this is the directivity, the ERDI, Early Reflections Directivity Index. That's what I look for.
ERDI. Somebody clip this chat, clip it.
Yes. So on spinorama.org, you'll see all of the stuff that was measured by Aaron and Amir at Audio Science Review on the Clipple, or if they have Clipple measurements themselves. And so you'll see the ERDI, early reflections directivity index, is this one down here. And a line, this, you see the green line, that would be ideal.
Mhm.
So this particular speaker has some deviations from that.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at a different one. Let's go and look at
Something that doesn't have a waveguide.
let's just say something crazy like Kef Blade 2 Meta. Blade 2 Meta. Okay. So this is from Aaron's measurement. Okay, so look at the green line and look at the perfect line that's underneath it. That's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Right? And what this tells you, the way that you need to look at this is invert this. Invert this so it looks like a frequency response. See, these are all frequency response graphs. Most people look at this top one and they say, okay, it's good or not, right? That doesn't tell the whole story. Because what you end up looking at is this red line is the early reflections directivity index. And this line, if you were to invert it vertically, would tell you what would happen if you EQ'd that speaker to perfect. If you made that speaker a flat line, what would it sound like in your room? This would be a good estimate, but you'd have to invert it. So let's see, on axis. So see here, this one here shows you here on their website. It shows you what would this sound like if you EQ'd the on axis to flat for the speaker. Pretty much no difference. Very little difference from the original because the natural sound of the speaker is so good already. Right? But if we go to what's another one? You know what? I like the I think this is Q350. Oh, Q250. I think that the center channel is like a low key awesome performer. That's not the right one. Horizontal.
Nope. Not that one.
This one, horizontal. So it depends on how you place it, right? If it's
horizontal
like a center channel would normally be, it's whatever. But if you put it vertically like a studio
vertical.
monitor,
This is vertical.
So these are a lot less expensive than those Clef Blade 2 Metas, but look at this. The directivity
Pretty
index.
much the same. They're very, very similar.
And if I click on this last tab here, and scroll down a little bit, it'll show you the estimated in-room response, meaning how will the speaker likely sound in your room? And what you can see here is it looks pretty flat, and then there's a little bit of a dip around 2K.
Yeah, 10K boost. Yeah.
And then a boost.
Yeah,
that's what it normally sounds like. But look what happens when you EQ. So this one is if you EQ on axis to flat. Okay. And why directivity is so important. Now you get an estimate. If you EQ on axis to flat, what will it sound like in your room? It'll sound like that.
Boom.
Which is crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
Super crazy good. Now look at this line. Take a snapshot of this line. Take a snapshot of this in your memory. Okay. Minus all this calculation that this guy is doing to figure out all this stuff. Okay. Go back to this original measurement that you can get from where is it? Audio Science Review or Aaron's. Look at this line. Okay. That's just the same line. If you invert it, it's going to be that line that we just looked at. You see how it looks like pretty smooth, and then towards the top end kind of flattens out a little bit. All right. Downward, and then it kind of flattens out a little bit. So it's the same thing. It's just inverted vertically. Okay. So next time, if you want to get an idea what the speaker will sound like after EQ, do that. And why do I care? I care because I sell Magic Beans, which does that. It makes the on axis flat. It makes your speaker as good as it can possibly sound, given the directivity of the speakers. So that's why I always say the better the directivity, the more EQable it is. So yeah, I do have a bias in why I like speakers with great directivity. It's because you can EQ them and you can buy a speaker that's not super expensive and still get great sound. Now, speaking of which, do we have any sales going on? What's up?
I think indeed we do. Yes, indeed we do. Let me see. Let me get them up on screen here. What are the? I know I put them in a folder locally. Pictures. Boom. Nope. Where did I put them? Oh, maybe this is just download folder. Do. Yep, here they are. Ladies and gentlemen, the dream team is in the house. House. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the best way to do this? Oh, screw it. Let's just do this. Boom. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Magic Beans Audio and Spatial Group are having a St. Patrick's Day sale. Get $100 off True Target using the code LUCKY2026. Also get 20% off the Spatial Audio Calibration Toolkit. Code is the same, LUCKY2026. I'm glad, Joe, that we're using the same coupon codes now. That makes a lot more sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is the caption that we have? What is our description? What does it say on there? Because I'm thinking to myself that it makes sense to say you don't need to pinch yourself. It's not a dream. You gotta fail.
They say that for Instagram posts. Don't pinch yourself. It's not a dream. Your favorite audio calibration products are on sale.
You see that? I didn't even need AI to think about that.
Yeah,
I made it up myself as a human.
You made it up yourself,
crazy, right?
Oh my god!
I made it up myself.
Imagine that. Imagine not using AI for anything. You know, Conan said something about that in his.
Oh yeah.
In his stand or like his monologue or whatever. He's gonna
funny.
be the last human to host it or something like that.
So what's up? Have you started listening to that audiobook?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you need to get on the treadmill or whatever you said you're
gonna do. Yeah, no, I
was
hoping to get on the treadmill, but haven't.
I sent Chana this book, and I guess he got it as a podcast about what is it called? About kind of like
how to self-promote something like that.
Self-promotion. I'm pretty bad at self-promotion, I think. It just feels you've always been taught like it's a little bit
dirty,
icky, to promote yourself. But at a certain point, we have products. Who's going to promote our stuff if it's not us? How?
Yeah.
Ooh, nobody's going to just randomly do it. Hopefully you made a product good enough where people who purchased it will recommend it and you get some word of mouth, and that makes sense. I like that.
Yeah.
That's what I've kind of relied on. But yeah, I guess we have to be better at talking our stuff up, especially because our stuff is actually good. That thing that you made, that toolkit, maybe you just will promote each other's stuff. That toolkit, man, it's great.
I know. I gotta I have to integrate a subwoofer to some powered speakers. So I'm gonna use Magic Beans and Toolkit for that. I mean,
you know what I think it is? I think we get spoiled because we've had it for so long that sometimes you forget, like, if you didn't have this thing, now what would you do? Like, oh, you wouldn't be able to do this stuff. But because you have it, you're like, oh, that's cool. But sometimes it's important to remember, like, man, this thing is great. Like, I can do a lot of stuff with this. So you're gonna start tuning up your system.
Where is this book? I'm looking at my.
The book is by your Meta glasses.
Yeah,
right next to it.
Right. Yeah. Right. No, it's not. I'm looking at my Audible account. It's just not there. And I know I bought it with the. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't buy it.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. Well, speaking of that, you chose to get the digital version. You don't like to read, huh? You don't want the physical version.
I want somebody to read some shit to me. It's like a lullaby.
Oh, okay. So for movies, physical for you. Physical disc.
Movies physical. Books can be streaming. Yeah. I'm totally fine with books being streaming.
But the audio quality, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
They do that shit in Atmos now, which is really stupid.
Really?
Like I'm like come on, man. Like get the fuck out of here. Like really? Atmos for what? Audible? Come on.
Mm.
Like what is apparently, you know what they're doing, Joe? Oh, it's called Brag Better. That's what it's called. Brag better.
Yeah. We need to brag better.
We need to brag better. Like we made like the coolest shit on the fucking planet when it comes to, getting your Atmos home theater like locked in, bro. Like that's it.
Well, you know what I think it is when it comes to like you're not supposed to brag about stuff. And I think what it is really most of the people who brag about their stuff that makes you feel like, ugh, they're probably not good
Yeah.
at it. They're probably doing it in a bad,
In a bad way.
distasteful way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, instead of if your thing is really good, then just tell the truth. Don't downplay it in a way where it's dishonest, in a way where you're trying to like be humble, right? Like that's also disingenuous.
Mm-hmm.
But also maybe you don't have to make it over the top either. You know,
Yeah.
say what it
Yeah.
is and also
Yeah.
what it isn't. I think that that's probably a good way to
But
go.
look at this. Look at this from here. Let me zoom. How do I zoom in? Zoom in. Nope, can't zoom in. Okay, look at this. Even crazier is that boom, somebody came to the show on June 8th, 2024, and had us sign. Had signed this stuff. Can you believe this?
Mhm. Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah. Sorry if I gave you COVID.
Oh gosh.
Oh, super
Well, you didn't
spreader
give me
event.
COVID, and we slept in the same hotel room. Jeez.
That was a disgusting hotel. That one. Anyway.
Even the nice hotel. you
Even the nice
still
hotel.
had apparently you
Well,
still had COVID at the time. I don't know.
at least the nice hotel looked like it had some ventilation. Looked like they had some good
Yeah,
air
yeah.
movement going on here. Let's see.
Oh, look at this. We should put this on the spatial group. What is it? What is it? Customer review
Yeah,
situation.
there you go. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen a lot of posts lately. People have been tagging me about posts on Dirac, Facebook group,
Oh yeah,
on
I have.
ABS, on these different forums where people like, so what about target curves? What target curve should I use? How can I figure out the optimal target curve? And I've made the software that is specifically made to do that one thing, determine the proper target curve. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's really meant to do. We've added extra stuff where it can detect the F3 for Dirac, show you your directive. We've added other stuff, but the number one purpose of it is to find the correct, or not. I don't want to say correct because people they get turned off or they feel
How about
offended. Optimal target curve. Okay. And I don't think it's purely subjective. I think it's really there's a certain starting point that you should aim for. And if you want to change things because you prefer something, okay, but start with correct first. So people are asking this, and of course I want to jump in there like, dude, I made this software. That's that either copy what the software is doing or use the software.
Or shut up.
Or shut up.
Some guys are like, "Oh, you just use the default one." I'm like, do I chime in? And I was all diplomatic. I'm like, True Target by Magic Beans Audio does exactly what you're looking to do. So they usually have sales. Please check out when the sale is going on through their Instagram account.
I'm just wondering how you approach it because there's all these answers that I really strongly disagree with. I think it's misinformation. I think it's wrong, incorrect. There's a lot of that. And I've dedicated, a couple years to just figuring this thing out. And I want to make sure that what I'm saying is correct also. Joe Max says, but it's not free. And that's true. But I wouldn't even be mad if somebody said, hey, I'm going to use the method that you use in RAW and I'm going to take 6 hours to do it, which is what I used to do.
Yeah, I know.
I used to do it manually.
It took 6 hours for my 9-channel setup. I was like,
So
damn, you're still working here? It's crazy.
We made it easy, and that's what you pay for. So the people are like, I just paid for $300 for art. Now you want $300 for MB. So I get it. But right now it's on sale.
What is it? But look what happened to Wendell. I did everything right, but go to find your device screen, and I couldn't go beyond that screen. I tried for 2 days, because he just got art and direct live. I don't know, base management or some shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, a lot of this stuff gets into more like IT stuff,
mm-hmm.
right? You're Wendell, you're talking about not being able to find or the AVR, whichever AVR you have, not being able to find uh what is it? Your computer not being able to find your AVR over the network. So I asked there, did you try manually typing in the IP address for your AVR? So if you have Denon Marantz, for example, you go in the network settings, it'll show you your IP address.
Yep.
Okay. If you have Wi-Fi and Ethernet, I think it'll probably default to the Ethernet. But just, pick one. I would say just choose one, Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Disconnect. If you have Ethernet, just disable the Wi-Fi if it doesn't do that automatically. And then look at the IP address and then type that into
Yeah.
Dirac instead of letting it try to discover. Sometimes
Yeah.
I've seen where it has an issue doing that, even when it's found it before. That's what I don't get. It's found it before,
And it's
and
still
all of a
having
sudden you
trouble.
try it another time. I can't find it. I don't see it. I don't. Okay,
It's
but
like I don't
maybe
know. I don't know what happened.
it's tired.
And
Maybe.
I know I get what Joe Mack is saying, but it's not free. And like it's I think this is just a stigma with like shit on the internet. Like everybody just assumes it's on the internet, it should be free. Right? I think there's definitely that. But have you ever gotten anything free, Joe, that was like worth a damn?
There's
Couple
certain
things.
things like REW is free.
REW is free, yes. Huge
But
steep learning curve.
but yeah, there's that. And also, I've donated because it's too good. I'm like, dude, I don't know. The guy probably doesn't need money. If you can make that software and make it free, he's probably doing fine financially.
Joe,
It's a
let
fun
me tell
project.
you, Joe, I got these new speakers, bro. I just made them. I'll give it to you for free. I'll give it you.
Hmm.
You want some free speakers, bro? See how good they.
Yeah. So I think there's typically a catch with free. So Joe Max saying A1 Evo is free. Um, all I can say, I won't speak for those things. I'll speak on behalf of Magic Beans,
What you know, yeah.
which is
What you
not
know.
free, but the amount of work that we put into making sure that it was as easy to use as possible, user friendly, that it works with multiple systems, not just Denon and Marantz. It works with a bunch of different ones. The support, if you go into Discord, Joe Mack is in there providing crazy levels of support. So that's what you get, but it wasn't free, you know? So I think there's also benefit when you pay. It's just that there are things that you can buy that are expensive that maybe aren't worth it.
So, dude, somebody just on one of my videos was just like said something scam. I forget which. It's something about magic beans or whatever.
Scam. Okay.
Yeah, blah 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 blah
Scam.
blah blah scam. And I'm like, what? I don't know exactly where it is, but I'll try to find
Yeah.
it right now.
Yeah. Something scam. See, he says yes. He says Joe Max says, yeah, my support is free. That is true, but I do feel like I definitely owe you. This guy's always providing awesome support for people. So yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think stuff is truly free, or people deserve to get something back for doing good things for others.
Yeah.
I would like to think that that's how the world works. So
Yeah, where
we'll
is it?
see.
I'm trying to look for the scam
One
comment.
day
Maybe
Joe
if I
Max is
just
gonna ask me for something, I'll have to say yes.
he's like, here it is. Use REW for post measurement. The app or software looks like it's already the same profile when there is nothing playing, which means it is being manipulated to make it look like the target curve. I bet you make any random noise, not white noise, maybe play music, the curve would still match during the post post adjustment. Scam. There it is.
Yeah. So it gets a little bit tiring to try to respond and educate all these people.
Everybody, yeah.
That comment tells me that this person does not know what they're talking about. Why would I use white noise for calibration? Like that, if you would have said pink noise, then I would have said, oh, okay, maybe he's onto something. No. So I don't know what this person's even talking about.
I think he's talking about the post calibration, like lining it up to the thing. You know? I don't know.
It's tiring. It's tiring.
It is.
You know,
like,
you're always trying to defend what you've done. It's like, you know what? I don't have to defend anything. There's nothing I need to
either
defend.
you get it or you don't, right?
You know, if you don't believe it, then go away.
Oh, dude, I forgot about this one too. There was one same video 5 days ago. When did all this idiocy even start? What happened to turn on your AVR, make popcorn, and watch a movie? Dirac is absolutely ridiculous. Then he's one of the 60% because remember, you know, we got it from Sound United themselves.
Yeah.
Only 40% of people that buy the AV receiver actually use the calibration. You know,
yeah.
so
well,
that guy was
depends because like if you're buying a higher end one, you're buying AV10, you're probably running the calibration.
Yep. But it's just funny. It's just funny, man.
Joe Max says, but the guy who started the Dirac thread on AVS said, use one target curve and near field measurements don't work. Okay. All right. Okay. You know, at some point, it'll be proven that what I'm saying is absolutely correct. Now, whether it's in 5 years or 10 years, and you know, whether I'm even around, the truth is it's correct. What I'm saying is correct.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of time whether for it to be proven that it's true. You know, popular opinion is not the same as correct. There's a lot of things that are popular opinion that are freaking wrong.
Oh, but what about the guy that's been doing it for 20 years? And what about that guy?
Yeah.
And all his customers are satisfied with the theater room that he created.
You know what I like?
Huh?
I like debate. I like good thought out debate.
Fucking
like
Joe loves to fucking argue. Stop saying that you like to debate. You just like to argue, bro.
Well, you know what I would like to put on blast?
Oh,
you at 3 a.m. I posted.
I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Of my 6-bay NAS drive. This it is the Ugreen IDX 6011 Pro. Okay, now they sent Ugreen sent this to me for a review, and they also
here it is.
They also sent 6 4-terabyte drives, right? And this guy, he goes in trying to clown. I already knew he's like in the tone. What are those?
It was 3:30 in the morning, bro. What'd you expect?
It wasn't even. I didn't even say that. Anyway, whatever. In the group chat, he comes in trying to. What are those? Some 2-terabyte drives? That's so useless, bro. Why don't you just buy some Hold on. So here's what I like, right? I do like to argue when it's like a good...
I told you just don't say debate. You just straight up like to argue. Look,
what debate? It's a debate. Okay. So hold on a second, Shauna. So are you proposing that I should just throw away all those 6-terabyte drives? Just throw them aside? Just don't do anything?
I thought they were 4-terabyte drives. Which one are they? 2 terabytes?
4-terabyte drives.
It's 24 terabytes. How many are the redundant? Are you doing RAID 5?
I'm actually doing RAID 6. So
how many redundant drives? One redundant drive or 2?
2.
Okay, so now you're 24 down to 16, and then it's not really 16.
Let's just say 14. Let's say with overhead. Okay.
Okay, 14. Okay.
Okay. Look at him. Look at this guy.
14 terabytes. Okay.
Tell me.
Now what? You said you put your entire.
This guy's telling me, oh, my phone has more space than it. Like, say.
You got so bad too.
Well, first of all, that's not even true. Your thing doesn't have Your phone doesn't have 14 terabytes.
I know. It's 3 in the
He said,
morning.
no.
You want to argue
I
with
said,
me at
what?
3 in the morning? I'm just gonna come out with fucking wild shit.
I go,
I'm
your phone
gonna
doesn't
be
have
like, oh,
14
he's gonna
terabytes.
get pissed. Watch.
He goes, no, it has 32.
Oh god, it was so funny. Oh
No, 32. Right? Down to 16. Down to 16.
Oh god. Oh dude, that was hilarious.
So I ended up watching your old video. I'm like, all right, let me see what this guy knows. Let me see what this dude knows. Let me see what he knows.
You got so mad.
And then I'm like, look at this guy. He's running JBOD.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of
That's
bits.
what I was going off of Paul's recommendation. That was that's what I did.
Zero redundancy.
Yeah, no.
He's
But
taking
I
it-
had the I had my cold shelf drive, so I had my redundancy on drive.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. And then remember you forgot your password, and then I was watching the video. I'm like, I bet it's the same password that you just showed on the screen right here. I bet that's the password right there.
Oh no, I reset it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a whole reset thing. So like, which is also not good because like I just had ChatGPT tell me how to reset it. So if you just find somebody else's NAS, you just fucking get that shit and reset it, and now it's yours, and all the stuff on there is there.
And I was like, dude, you're trying to tell me I owned an IT business for over 10 years. You're trying to school me?
Funny.
You're trying to school me on this
so
stuff?
funny.
Are you crazy? He's starting, and then he starts going to car analogies. That's like driving a Ferrari at 30
25 miles an hour.
He starts going there with the car. Once somebody goes to car analogies, then you know that they're on some.
You know that it's like 3 a.m. and you're like, this is just a stupid argument. Okay, so you got 24 terabytes. Okay.
Oh man, I was like, what? This dude trying to get crazy with me right now? And I told Angela, hey, this guy's trying to tell me that I should just swap, just forget about the drives that were sent to me, and I'm gonna go and spend like $1,500 on some what 16 terabyte. I need to get six.
I don't know. What are you? Wait, how much does the NAS cost?
I don't know, bro. It was sent to me for free.
No, but like realistically, because would somebody put 6 4 terabyte 6 4 terabyte drives in that thing? Realistic.
Yeah, because I think what you don't understand, my friend, and when I say my friend, that's a middle finger. Right? What you don't understand is it's not the storage.
It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the air.
The motion. $1,000. Here we go. There you go.
I love it.
So look. I think what you might not be understanding. So I get.
Angela's on it.
I have a comeback though. Angela said. So you hold on to that.
Okay.
Right? So, what was this? So I get wanting to just max out the space. If you have a Plex server and you're throwing movies on there, the purpose of that thing is to just hold all your movies. And you're gonna want, depending on how many movies you have in your collection, you're gonna want a huge drive, right? A ton of space.
Yeah.
But there are less expensive ways to do that. So here's something I don't know if you know about these, Chana.
No.
You don't have to buy $1,000 6-bay drive, but you can get these it's DAS. I don't know.
It's not a NAS, it's a DAS. No. What is that?
Direct access storage or the direct.
So you don't need so this you plug in through like USB or Thunderbolt or something?
Yeah, so these it says no RAID, right? You're just supposed to put a bunch of disks in there, and they could be mismatched sizes. So if you just have extra drives, which I'm sure a lot of people do, maybe some old external drives, throw them in there, and you can get a ton of storage space. and you can connect that to your computer and then run Plex on your computer,
Oh,
even an
well,
old
then
computer, right?
don't let the
So,
Ugreen folks find out about this. You're promoting a DAS, not a
oh my
NAS.
goodness, I'm promoting a DAS. DAS looks like that means dumbass storage. Dumb. But anyway, there's other ones. This one, TerraMaster. This one's actually a NAS, I believe. Maybe. Anyway, my whole point is there are multiple ways to have a single unit where you can put a bunch of drives in there and just use that as storage for Plex. Now, that's not why you'd buy the one that I'm reviewing, though. The one that I'm
Okay.
reviewing is because of the
Uh-huh.
processing power that it has. The fact that
Right? It's got AI in it or something.
it has AI. It has 64 gigs of RAM,
That
which
seems
is
like a lot for a
yeah.
NAS.
So why would you need 64 gigs of RAM on a NAS? Well, it's
I don't
because of
know.
the
You
stuff
tell
that you
me
would
what's
want
going
to
on.
run on that. If you're going to run multiple virtual machines, right? So are you running virtual machines on your Synology? Is that
No,
is that what
I'm
you're doing?
watching. I'm looking for the model
Huh?
number of this
You
NAS.
running Frigate for your
Frigate?
NVRs? You don't even know what NVRs are.
What?
Oh,
What? Who?
are you
NPR?
running?
What are you
Are
talking
you?
about, bro?
Yeah. Are you doing that? You running
No.
Home Assistant? Is that
Home
what you're
Assistant?
doing?
No, definitely
No.
not Home Assistant.
Hmm. So no
No.
Docker. You're not using any.
What's a Docker?
Man, it sounds like that Synology. It's like a race car, and you're just driving it at like 20 miles per hour, just loading up with storage, and you don't even have. Are you running Plex on it even, or you just have it connected externally as if it was like these $200 drives?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I think
I don't have
so.
it connected at all. It's just sitting there.
Oh, so Plex is not installed in the NAS itself. Oh, okay. All
No,
right.
I don't have Plex.
So that's my whole point is somebody who's looking into these NAS drives. I remember thinking when you got one, I'm like, what's the point of this? Like, oh, so I can have a bunch of hard drives attached over the network?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's cool. But no, it's
Yeah.
more than that. The thing is like its own computer, right?
Yeah.
Just think about it as like a headless computer. Um, Joe Mack is all about it. He says qubit torrent on Docker. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm using this thing called Image, IMMICH, to I'm downloading all the photos from Google Photos from the past 20 years. And it was like 4 terabytes of stuff, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're trying to download 4 terabytes, and then basically it was like 50, I don't know, a bunch of 80, I don't remember exactly how many, uh 80, 50 terabyte zip files. Now you got to take all those zip files and you have to extract those somewhere. That takes a long time. Right? And then you got to take all the data and then import that into the software. So with this software, when I open up my phone, it looks like Google Photos. Right? You can search through all your metadata is still the same. It still has this thing where you can find faces and you know, um, optical optical character recognition and object detection, things like that. But it just made me wonder, like, how much data do you have on iCloud or Google Photos? And does it matter? Does anybody even care about that? The fact that all of your data is somewhere else. How many people actually have the data accessible? Like if Google like turned all that stuff off, which they won't,
Mm-hmm.
right? But if it turned out, that means all your photos are gone.
Pretty much.
Yeah. What do you use? You use iCloud?
Mm-mm.
No, Google
I use
Photos?
Google Photos. You told me to use Google Photos. It's better, so I started using that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I started using that.
and
But I'm looking at like my things right now. Like what I back up all the stuff to all my raw footage and libraries and stuff to my NAS because this laptop just gets full, and so I just like move like 400 gigs at a time over to the NAS. Yeah, there's at least like 3 to 4 terabytes of stuff on the NAS from raw footage to like, and sometimes the shit's just large, and I just move. I move a bunch of shit over, and then I get like half of that work done, and then I'm like, oh shit, I need to do this one, and I move shit over and move shit back. So like it gets a lot of work, gets a lot of usage.
NAS does not equal backup, and I'm not using it as that. Actually,
He's using
it's
it
just
as his like file
it's a local
server.
storage. I'm using it as local storage. So, for example, I'm going to continue using Google Photos just because it's easy. Everything works. You know, my wife shares stuff with me. It works. I just want a local copy. I don't want it to only be on the cloud. I want to be able to look at my own data on my own hard drives. And it's crazy because isn't that how it used to be? When you used to take photos back in the day, didn't you just load them onto your computer?
Yep.
Did you ever use Picasa? Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
I was on a Mac for a long time, so it was just the Photos app on
the Photos app, yeah.
And that did a pretty good job, except like, yeah, until I got an iPhone, and then it was like, ugh. Then there was like the phone photos, and then the camera photos, and then
yeah. So
then I
anyway,
started using the phone for YouTube videos, and I had to figure out something altogether different.
Yeah. That's kind of where my mind's been lately, into the networking type of stuff, messing with the NAS and seeing what can you do with these things, you know. So I like the idea of having my own photos.
Yeah.
You know, people with large movie collections. The thing I would say is that's stuff that you can kind of get later. It's like a photo that I've taken 20 years ago. That's it. I can't go and re-get that photo and retake it. But
I actually have
lose a movies, like you can obtain it still. You can go and buy a movie.
I have
whatever.
like
Go get it.
7 photo albums worth of photos that need to be digitized. I need a company to do that. I don't have time for that shit. This is a lot.
My mom actually did that for a bunch of old photos. The problem is you got to make sure that the dates are correct, because then you'll have like 2026 and then a bunch of old photos in your
No,
thing.
you'd have to like,
it doesn't make sense. They're like 2026.
You'd have to put them in separate like folders or separate albums on like what year or like what trip or like what country or something like that. But I think with what I was going to do was start up a new, I think I have like 5 extra like email addresses that I don't really use a whole lot of, but I could just put a new like photo, just have all the photos like organized there and just be like, you know, so we can all search and stuff like that, and like give access to all my family members and whatever that are in the pictures.
You know, it made me realize doing all this, like it's taking so long, like days to do this stuff. And it made me realize you can get this stuff for very cheap from Google. Like you don't have to pay very much, and they'll store all of your stuff, do all of the stuff that I'm talking about, have it stored on multiple data centers. You know, the bandwidth that it takes and the memory it takes to like scan and figure out what's what is amazing. We're kind of spoiled, but then it makes you also wonder, like, why is it so valuable to them that they can offer it so cheap?
Yeah, dude, what's up with you, bro?
The AI that you're looking at is probably just pictures of your family, all like melded together into this like one thing. Where
dude, no wonder you haven't released a YouTube video in a month. Damn, is this the one you're working on? Is that why it's taking so long?
No, I've been doing paint correction on my car, doing other stuff.
Oh yeah, all that nonsense.
I've been doing other stuff,
other extracurriculars. I'm like, your last video was on February 10th. It said, "Damn."
Yep. Joe Max is when the product is free, you are the product. In this case, I'm talking about Google One, where it's not free, but it's almost too cheap. Right? It's not free, but it's almost like too inexpensive. You're like, I don't know.
Joe's saying 1 copy of data is lost data. Yes, it's true. I should just, since I have so many terabytes, I should just have it fucking make a mirror copy of it, and call it content backup.
What are you trying to back up though? That's the other thing that I think is important.
I don't even know if I need to back up. I don't think I need 2 copies of every video that I've released to YouTube.
No, I think you don't need all the raw footage.
Yeah, I'd probably like go through.
You're not going to need that anymore.
I think like, well, because one of the things I would do is like I literally spend $99 every month and get like a 4 terabyte external and just dump everything from that month onto there and write it right on there with a fucking Sharpie. Like this was, 2018, the whole year, boom, or whatever. Um, but yeah,
That's not bad.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
The raw footage probably not needed. The final video could be. I mean, it's on
Well, the
YouTube.
final video you should have a good local copy, because if you have to get it from YouTube, it's going to be reduced quality.
Yeah.
No. At least the file that you upload to YouTube, you should have that. I keep those.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm wondering what you guys do, how you organize your data. Do you care about that, or you're just like all 100% in on the cloud?
I mean, I'm definitely not. Like, I like having the movies here because, man, that internet goes out, then there's no entertainment, right? So I like to have everything here.
Joe Max says Google Photos was basically a way to try AI image recognition, huge data set for Google to train. And you know what's interesting about that to me is, do you remember Google Voice? So for a long time they had Google Voice, and if you notice, like, how come their AI assistant was so good at recognizing voice compared to everybody else's? Like, for a long time, it was like if you try to use Siri, it'd be like, this thing sucks. Well, what did Google use to make their speech to text so reliable?
What, did they use YouTube or something?
Well, I think they were using a lot of that Google Voice. So they were offering like phone numbers and stuff for free, where they would use your voice to train it.
Oh,
yeah. I think that's
so they were listening in on the phone calls, huh? This fucking TV's listening, right? I'm here editing the video. I'm editing the video and I'm listening to myself say, "Hey Google, can you tell me what HDMI port is on the QM9K?" And then look, it's doing it right now. I can't reach the internet. So yeah, that shit's always listening, man.
Yeah.
Did you see the video? Me and my brother were cracking up, dude. Like, it was like, I don't know how the AI on the TV was like working, or like what the functionality of it, but we found out it's just to like suggest content and do some quick random searches, right? But I was like, hey, what are the prices, flight tickets to Miami, March, blah blah blah, to blah blah blah, and it's like it started giving me options, right? Southwest, Spirit, yada yada. I'm like, okay, great. Can you block off that time in my calendar? Oh, yes. Yeah, I can do that. And then I go look at my calendar, nothing's changed. I'm like, you didn't block out those dates on my calendar. Oh, I don't have access to that. Okay, then why did you tell me you could do it in the first place? It's silly AI.
Did you turn off that thing on your TV where it?
Yeah, it like scans what you're watching or whatever. Yeah. I turned that shit off. That was in the raw footage. Like because my brother was here for that. I was like, hey, you got to turn this thing off.
You know how you know that information is valuable to them? Because when you try to turn it off, it asks you, "Are you sure? Are you sure?"
Like
and it asks you weird ways. Are you sure you want to disable this? Are you sure? Asks you multiple times. Like, I freaking want to disable it. I can disable all the other things easy. Disable, right? But this particular one, you try to disable it, and it's just like asking you multiple times, different ways, tricky ways.
It's like trying to dude, it's like trying to cancel a subscription. Are you sure? Oh, we'll give you like 3 months free. Or do you still want to? And then like all the times you have to like click some little thing because cancel subscriptions always grayed out, right? And they're like waiting for some other like button you got to press or whatever.
It's called ACR.
ACR, active something recognition, active content recognition. That's what it is.
You need to turn that off. Active
content recognition.
Off. I think that's probably why the TVs are so inexpensive now too. A lot of the inexpensive cheap TVs,
the cheapy ones.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they have this, and they're like, yeah, we'll make it up on this ACR at least.
Oh, I see. They're
Let them
dropping the
have the
prices.
TV.
Sure.
They want to know. They want to know what garbage you're watching, so they can feed you more garbage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the comeback that Angela said about the NAS stuff.
What is it?
She said, tell him, you can tell me what to do about this, this IT stuff when you can go through a whole podcast without your video getting all blurry.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, NAS is not really IT stuff. It's like a.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's not a great comeback. Not a great comeback.
Whatever. I guess I thought it was.
But
I thought it was at the moment.
since here, let's see here. Sign in. Got some of a bitch. Okay. So since we're now on to the NAS thing here, not the NAS thing. Okay. So this guy over here. So I moved the node from that room to right here.
Okay.
Right. So the main one's up here upstairs, and then ChatGPT told me I need to go into here. Okay, log in here.
You put it on the other end though? Why wouldn't you put it on the other end of the stairs so it's like a direct shot?
There's no power over there.
No plug on that other end?
Yeah, and I don't want to put a fucking extension through the thing. I don't want my mom to like trip and fall. So we got to go to this guy here, adaptive QoS, and then over here, and then turn this thing off. So this is the thing that was a bandwidth limiter. It lets you set limits on download and upload speeds. So that was on.
Maybe.
So I don't know. Did you guys have any problems today?
What does Traffic Analyzer do?
I don't know. Where?
Right below it, Traffic Analyzer.
Okay. It's analyzing traffic.
Yeah, I would probably not use that.
Turn that off. Uh-oh.
It's probably doing some like packet inspection.
What about traffic monitor?
Oh, let's do this afterwards. Why are you all up in your network stuff? You shouldn't be showing this.
Why?
Because what if it says right there,
What? Well, the password? You guys are gonna come to my house? Gonna come to my house and jump on my Wi-Fi?
What is this? What is Slim saying? Chana's camera goes blurry because he's copying prawn onto his NAS during the show.
Hey, you know what? Well, you know what was funny in the AI when we were testing the AI? It's just, my brother's like, "Can you suggest a comedy?" And then I said, "Hey Google, can you suggest something spicier?"
Stop saying that. Stop saying that loud. Ignore that.
Like mine went off too.
Hey,
the TV went off too.
You're not supposed to say it. You're not supposed to say that.
So what do I say? Hey G Money. What is the password? Oh god. Oh. Look, he's muted. He's muted.
Yeah, there we go. Don't use QoS. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. And like Joe said that it's like there's probably just some silly things that like on the Samsung Smart TV. Every time, dude, that fucking TV is just garbage, man. I can't use the Xbox through the Lingdorf with that Samsung. Can't.
Yeah.
I have to go Xbox to the Samsung and then to the it's garbage, dude. Like it sits there and it tries to figure. You change the input on the Lingdorf, and then the TV's like, ooh, trying to figure out what device it is, trying to figure it out, and then it's in this loop, and I'm looking at this little thing go round and round in a circle. I just want to play my goddamn game. Can I play the game, please, Samsung? Yeah. The fuck? Like they make this shit like smart. Oh, it's so smart. Oh, it's so dumb as shit. It's fucking. It's useful as a wet paper bag. Like what the fuck? Come on.
Yeah. Well, it's useful if it works.
Yeah.
I actually had similar issues with CEC on the Valerian Max. And so it was. What do I have? I have a Zidu
Zadoodoo.
with CEC. I have the HTP one CEC, and then the Valerian Max CEC. So here's what works. If you're playing content on the Valerian Max, it can play audio to the HTP one. Okay, good. Volume control, everything works. You power it on, everything works. Now the problem is when you try to play something on the Zidu, it's supposed to be smart and it's supposed to switch the input automatically on the HTTP one. But instead, it's sending out a command, and now it's telling the Valerian to switch the input, and now it's all confused. It doesn't know which input to switch to. You know, so I ended up doing it manually, and it ended up just turning everything off. Like, you know what? I'll just do it myself. CEC is the devil. Yeah, it's just
Bobby Boucher.
It's not smart enough. You know, if you're gonna do these things that are supposed to be smart, it has to work. If you're gonna do automated stuff, it has to work. Otherwise, give me an override where I can say, okay, tell this one to not take any commands and tell this one to do it. But if it's supposed to be all automatic and you can't do anything, it better work every single time. Otherwise, it's just a hassle.
I'll tell you this right now. Right now, CEC is working like a dream. Right now, CEC. I got the TV. I got the SBS Pro wireless, whatever, powered speakers, and the Apple TV. That shit is bulletproof. CEC is awesome right now.
So your video is getting blurry right now.
Oh shit! See,
what is causing it to get blurry right now?
Maybe it's the CEC. Just talking about it.
The CEC. It's CEC.
I don't know. I don't know what else is. There shouldn't be anything on.
Is your mom gaming? I mean, gaming.
I have a bajillion tabs open and windows.
Is it your washing machine is connecting to the internet? What's going on? Your refrigerator sending out packets?
No, those things aren't connected.
Your teapot?
No.
It's connecting to the internet right now? What's happening?
It shows, I don't know. What am I looking for?
See, just all of a sudden it just got blurry. And why? You know?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the IT guy. You're the IT guy. I don't know. How would I know?
After this, I'll log into you can share the thing and then we'll look through all the settings together. But not right here.
Microwave ovens often interfere. Well, there's 2 microwave ovens here, but they're not in use. No, my mom's not here yet. And reboots when you change QoS and don't optimize for the home screen on app. Did you check the firmware? Check for firmware updates.
See, I got a good setup. I got like a GLINET setup. I got just a router. What do they call it?
What do you call it? I don't know. What do you call it, bro?
I got some good stuff.
Got some good shit.
Yeah, yours is expensive though, so I expect it to kind of be good.
Those well, I don't know.
$1,000 for the pair of those mesh routers.
It was like $1,000 or something.
Better work. That's one of those things. Like, dude, how is it worse? How is it worse than before you had them?
I don't know. It's got to be some sort of setting because the gaming is way better. The gaming's way better.
So the latency for gaming is way better.
There's like no latency for the gaming.
Really?
Yeah. That shit was noticeable right away. I was like, holy shit.
You said that your ping was super high. Let's end this and then we'll mess around with what we're talking about here.
Oh man, I need to charge up my phone.
If your ping was super high, that tells me that your gaming probably should not be great either.
I don't know. Maybe it was the wireless thing because this is wireless. This is on Wi-Fi. The other one was wired into the thing, but the thing was over there in the room. You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. All I know is like I was kicking ass and taking names. If I have like 60 kills and like fucking 15 deaths in a Call of Duty game like regularly, I was just like, oh, either I'm really good or they really suck or my internet's way better than theirs. One of the three. So, yeah. I don't think torrenting doesn't seem to be fast anyway. But
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's hop off this. Let's go on to the after show.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's one last question. Wadesi, you guys going to Expona this year? I am definitely going to be there. Mr. Aaron Hardison is going to be there. You got to ask Joe to go, just to drop everything and go. He's not going to go. Joe's not going to go. He's not going to go. We should have some sort of drinking game in the after show because it's St. Patty's Day. Go. Anybody who's not wearing green needs to drink alcohol. Joe, get a hat.
Mocha back call. Yep. Chana, we need to get you set up, bro. We need to get you set up.
Mocha. Oh, those are those things.
Mm-hmm.
The Go Cox. Go Coax. I mean.
Yeah. Not Go Cox. Go Coax.
Oh God. All right. Yeah. On that note, let's we're about to jump into the after show. If you want to be a part of the after show, go to crew.dailyhifi.com and sign up for the after show. And don't forget, we have sales going on with Magic Beans. Go to Instagram.com/@MagicBeans or @MagicBeans on Instagram to find out the codes, or just use the codes Lucky2026. We also have that's $100 off Magic Beans. We also have a 20% off the Spatial Audio Calibration Toolkit. Go to spatialcd.com and use the same code Lucky2026. Jill. On behalf of myself, Mr. Joe and Tell, Mr. Aaron, I'll show up once a month, Hardison. If that. See you guys in the next one. Have a great week. Yeah. Peace.